Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from the Daily Beast written by Olivia Messer. Now, this was published on December 7th, and how do I put this? This article goes to show that they will ignore all the stuff that Trump is saying contextually, and try to make it sound like it's a completely different situation. So let's look at the title here. Trump goes off on Mueller, Comey, Rosenstein ahead of new Russia bombshells. What Russia bombshells? There's been no fucking proof that Trump's done shit. You keep saying bombshells, 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 and nothing fucking happens. Oh, God. Eminent filings in Manafort and Cohen cases, plus the former FBI director's upcoming congressional testimony, apparently put the president on edge. It didn't put him on edge. He's sick of the fucking shit. But see, you don't want to understand that. You put this fucking tweet right here. You use this as your fucking, lead-off photo. And what's the tweet say? Robert Mueller and leaking lion James Comey are best friends. Just one of many Mueller's conflicts of interest. And by the way, wasn't the woman in charge of prosecuting Jerome Corsi, who I do not know, in charge of legal at the corrupt Clinton Foundation? A total witch hunt. Those are all factual fucking statements, you dumb bitch. Olivia, you are a dumb bitch. You are a triggered, Trump deranged, leftist little bitch, millennial bitch, who you and your editors think that that's a good idea to put that factual information there and lead with a fucking title like this. You look like a fucking moron. All that shit is factual. It was a fucking witch hunt. It is a Democrat coordinated fucking attack. But see, you're too fucking Trump deranged and too much of a leftist and too much of a Democrat to actually see it for what the fuck it is. Anyway, Donald Trump launched an early morning Twitter attack on Robert Mueller's investigators Friday, hours before the special counsel's team is set to deliver important court filings in his case against the president's former campaign chairman and his longtime legal fixer. Oh, I love how they do longtime legal fixer. Cohen, yeah. It's fucking funny. It's still not Trump. Why don't you get that? The president quickly turned his 8-tweet rant into an analysis of Mueller and his team. It was not an 8-tweet rant. It would have been one long post if you could do more than 280 characters or whatever on Twitter. All right, so analysis of Mueller's and team, who today will drop new public information in the case of Paul Manafort and Michael Cohen, which you all think will fucking lead to Trump. It never will. All right, Cohen is guilty of way more shadier shit, so he's willing to fucking lie and take a fucking plea here. They get nailed for the other shit he could get nailed for. It's kind of obvious that that's going on with him. Okay, that's kind of fucking obvious with Cohen. Oh my God. James Comey, who Trump dubbed leaking lying James Comey, will also testify before the House Intelligence Committee today. Yeah, and he was already proven a fucking lying sack of fucking shit earlier with his previous testimony. So, yeah, let's roll him out and hold him up as a fucking credible freaking source here. Trump wrote nearly 300 words. 300 words. Oh, wow. And you said, wait a minute. Whoa. You said an 8-tweet tirade. 300 words ain't shit. So really, 300 words lambasting the men responsible for the Trump-Russia investigation over the past 2 years. I mean more like calling them out for their fucking shit. Robert Mueller and leaking lion James Comey are best friends. Just one of many Mueller conflicts of interest, Trump began. And by the way, wasn't the woman in charge of prosecuting Jerome Corsi, who I do not know, in charge of legal at the corrupt Clinton Foundation? A total witch hunt. Trump continued referring to Jeannie Ray, who was appointed by Mueller to join his team. Yeah? A former partner at Wilmer Hale law firm, represented Hillary Clinton during a 2005 lawsuit involving her private emails and represented the Clinton Foundation in a separate racketeering case. And you don't see a fucking conflict of interest, you dumb millennial bitch, when, oh, I don't know, her attorney is the one going after people who the Clintons and the Democrats see as personally taking shit away from them because, you know, Jerome Corsi supposedly was involved with WikiLeaks, and WikiLeaks was supposedly involved with Russia, and they cost Hillary the election. But there's no conflict of fucking interest here. Oh, no, not at all. God, you are such a fucking ridiculous, stupid, pathetic bitch for you to try to push this shit. Seriously. You are so fucking pathetic, girl. Will Robert Mueller's big-time conflicts of interest be listed at the top of his Republican-only report? Will Andrew Weissman's horrible and vicious prosecutorial past be listed in the report? He wrongfully destroyed people's lives. He took down great companies, only to be overturned 9-0 in the United States Supreme Court, doing same things to people now. Will all of the substantial and many contributions made by the 17 angry Democrats to the campaign of crooked Hillary be listed in the top of the report? Will the people that worked for the Clinton? I mean, yeah. So, yeah, that's the second tweet, but we'll get back to the article. I was hoping to read the tweet after tweet, but okay, yeah. So, worked for the Clinton. The lying and leaking by the people done by the report, and also Bruce Orr and his lovely life. What? All right. Yeah, they take him out of order here. So will Robert Mueller's big-time conflict of interest be listed at the top of his Republican Party report? Trump asked. Will Andrew Weissman's horrible and vicious prosecutorial past be listed in the report? He wrongfully destroyed people's lives and took down great companies only to be overturned 9-0 in the United States Supreme Court, doing the same thing to people now. And he's right about that. Trump was likely referencing Weissman's role in the Justice Department's Enron task force in the early 2000s that convicted several top executives of the now-defunct energy trading firm, as well as former accounting giant Arthur Andersen. The latter convictions were later overturned by the Supreme Court, as were a bunch of others. I love how you specifically pick out Enron and this guy from the accounting giant Arthur Andersen. There were a bunch of others that this also happened to under his freaking overzealous prosecution. So let's just leave that out because, they don't look evil and bad like people from Enron. Jesus fucking Christ. Will all of the substantial and many contributions made by the 17 angry Democrats to the campaign of crooked Hillary Clinton be listed in the top of the report? Will people that worked for the Clinton Foundation be listed at the top of the report? Trump asked. Will the scathing document written about Lion James Comey by the man in charge of the case, Rod Rosenstein, who also signed the FISA warrant, be a big part of the report? Isn't Rod therefore totally conflicted? Yes, he's pointing out all these things that are clear conflicts of interest. I love how they try to play this shit down. Oh, he went on a fucking tirade. Bitch. He's calling out the corruption. He's calling out the criminality. He's calling out the conflicts of interest. There's a fucking difference. In his pre-campaign days, Trump himself also donated to Hillary Clinton. And to be clear, Rosenstein, that was like what? Her first run for president? Oh, God. And to be clear, Rosenstein is supervising the investigation, not conducting it. And Trump has said multiple times that he decided to fire Comey before he even received the memo. So he's supervising it. He signed off on FISA warrants without even reading them. He did a bunch of shady shit. And supervising an investigation is still involved in the investigation, is still overseeing the investigation. I love how you conveniently leave that out by choosing the term supervising the investigation. As a supervisor of it, that means he has control over it. Wow, you people are fucking stupid. You don't realize your choice of words can come back and bite you in the fucking ass, do you? The FISA warrant is a reference to a special warrant to conduct surveillance on Carter Page, who was suspected of acting on behalf of a foreign power believed to be Russia. Rosenstein signed a reapplication for the warrant, which was reauthorized several times by Republican-appointed federal judges. Oh, really? A few of them, yeah, sure. All of them were Republican. Okay. How do you know they were a Republican? Guess what? We don't know who the Pfizer fucking judges are. It's secret fucking courts. We don't know who the judges are. We don't know who the people are going in front of them are. Okay? So how the fuck do you know? Oh, that's right. You're talking out of your ass like a dumb little bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. This shit actually aggravates me, if you couldn't tell. Well, all of the lying and leaking by the people doing the report, and also Bruce Orr and his lovely wife Molly, Comey, Brennan, Clapper, and all of the many fired people of the FBI be listed in the report? Will the corruption with the DNC and the Clinton campaign be exposed? Trump asked, and so much more. He's pointing all this shit, and you're trying to play it down. This is so fucked up. You honestly think you can just fucking dismiss that shit and go, Orange Man bad. You know, he's coming out like this because there's going to be a bombshell. Bitch, that's not how it works. Trump's attack, just one of many, on Department of Justice official Bruce Orr and his wife Nellie are apparently focused on his time as Associate Deputy Attorney General until late 2017 and her work as a contractor for Fusion GPS, the same research firm that hired ex-British intelligence agent Christopher Steele to compile its notorious dossier on Trump and Russia. Although, well, no, that ain't a fucking conflict of interest, but yet, you know, that ain't a conflict of interest, but here you are, you know, you're trying to play it that way. You know, if you couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic right before that, but you're trying to play it like that when it is a clear fucking conflict of fucking interest. Holy shit. If this shit was the other way around, okay, and Republicans had done this to Hillary fucking Clinton, all of you would be out of your fucking tree. You'd be asking for scalps to be nailed to the fucking wall. Oh, God. You people are fucking pathetic. You truly are fucking pathetic. Oh, man. See, all of these things that he's pointed out, you just try to go, oh, he's attacking people. But you ignore. You completely ignore what he's actually saying. Because you know if you had to address, or if you did address, because you obviously don't have to, you've been avoiding it. But if you were to address everything that he was saying, you couldn't just go, well, you know, pull a Washington shit post and literally lie and say that what he said is lies when you're lying. I mean, you're saying he's lying and you're lying here, but you're not doing it like them. You're trying to avoid stuff and go, oh, he's just going on a rant and, you know, it's a bombshell and he's attacking and you're implying that what he's saying isn't true, but you're not even actually addressing it. It's pathetic. I mean, this just goes to show that the legacy media, all right, they will literally throw this shit in front of your face. Go, oh, nothing to see there. Don't believe that stuff. And not expect you to go check it out for yourself. I mean, he's literally pointing out legitimate conflicts of interest, legitimate issues with the Mueller investigation, but no one in the legacy media has the balls with these things that he's talking about with, you know, Comey and the person who was going after Corsi being a Hillary stooge. You know, these are all factual information. You just kind of dismiss it. I mean, like here at the end, oh, well, he's probably talking about with the Fusion GPS and yeah. And you're playing it down. It's a clear conflict of interest. You know the shit is shady as all fucking hell, but you think people are too fucking stupid to realize it on their own. We're not. We are not, okay? You are not fucking special because you work at the Daily Beast and have a journalism degree, okay? That does not make you fucking special. This day and age, to go out and spend that kind of money and go work for a dying fucking legacy media style outlet, you know, the missing link media like the Daily Beast, okay? When you do something like that, in this day and age, when anyone with a fucking microphone, a computer, a web browser can report on shit. You know, you can take your phone and go to On Location and report on shit. All right, you think we're fucking morons and you can play us as such when you're the fucking moron who shelled out how much for your fucking journalism education? And you're sitting here as a propagandist? Huh. Hoping that, you know, you can keep yourself going? Sounds to me like you're the moron. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.